No, you're fine. Is everybody here? Okay. Ready? Good morning. I am Molly Anderson, the proud principal of Franklin Elementary. On behalf of the Surry County Board of Education and Franklin Elementary School, I want to welcome you to the home of the Bulldogs. I would like to acknowledge all of the distinguished guests here with us today to celebrate this special occasion. When I call your name, please stand and be recognized. And if you will, please hold your applause until the end. From our Surry County Board of Education, Mr. Clark Goins, Vice Chairperson, Mr. Dale Badgett, our Superintendent, Dr. Travis Reeves, our Assistant Superintendents, Dr. Deanne Danley and Mr. Kevin Vi, our Director of Plant Operations, Mr. Robert Drawn, our Surry County Commissioners, Mr. Mark Marion, Chairman, Mr. Bill Goins, Vice Chairman, Mr. Eddie Harris, Mr. Van Tucker, and Mr. Larry Johnson. Our County Manager, Mr. Chris Knopf, and our Assistant County Manager, Ms. Sandy Snow. From WIFM Radio, Mr. Gary York. From Quorum Construction, Mr. Jerry Quorum and Mr. Tyler Boyd. From Walter Robbs, Callahan and Pierce Architects, Mr. Wesley Curtis. And from LT Consulting, Mr. Bill Powell. I'd also like to recognize our elementary SO officer here with us today, Mrs. Jessica Foster. I would also like to recognize our school improvement chair, Mrs. Amy Clement. And I want to welcome community members who have supported us in various ways. This man was our volunteer of the year last year, and we're so glad he's here with us today, and that's Mr. Kent Moser. Thank you all for being here today. I will now turn over to our assistant principal, Mrs. Lori Gammons.
Thank you. At this time, I would like to invite our Student Council Vice President, Jet Taubert, to the podium to say our Pledge of Allegiance.
Everyone, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Jet. Now I would like to extend a warm welcome to our Student Council President, Caden Ward, who will give our invocation.
Our Father in heaven, we are gathered here today to celebrate a new beginning in this ribbon-cutting ceremony at Franklin Elementary. We thank you, Lord, for all our friends and guests who are with us today to grace this occasion. We appreciate your help and guidance, and we ask that you bless and lead us today as we celebrate the renovations made to our school, so we may learn in a nice environment. We pray that you continue to shower your blessings upon our supporters who have made this possible. It is in Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Caden. I am sure you agree that this gym renovation is an amazing improvement to our school. We are also proud of the renovations made to our primary building, cafeteria, front office, and parking lot. Safety is our #1 priority, so we are extremely proud of the new entryway at the office, which will further help secure our building. In addition, we are very pleased about the new windows, plumbing, heating, floors, cabinets, and lighting that have been added. Finally, our back building is now wheelchair accessible with the addition of an elevator for our students and visitors. We want to thank our school board, county commissioners, superintendent, community members, architects, construction workers, and anyone else who has had a part in making the renovations a reality at our school. We know that these renovations will improve our school and the quality of education for all students. You will have an opportunity to see more of the renovations after the program. While I'm here at the microphone, I want to take the opportunity to say how proud I am to serve as a principal here at Franklin Elementary School, but most importantly in Surry County Schools, where all our students are given opportunities to design their dreams and grow as leaders. At this time, we have a special presentation we would like to make.
I'd just like to say thank you to our Surry County Board of Education and our county commissioners for the recent updates here at Franklin. As a whole, we are very thankful for these new improvements. Thank you.
Our campus is so beautiful. We now have better accessibility, better security, better lighting, better storage, and my favorite part, better windows. I love the new windows in the back building. It makes our media center so inviting, and I just want to thank everyone involved with this project.
I want to thank everyone who made the gym renovation possible. It's not only so beautiful to look at, but much more safe and functional for our students. So thank you for a dream gym to work in.
I love the way our gym looks now. I love the new floors and the new stage. I also love the new bathrooms and the gym building. Thank you for doing this for the students at Franklin Elementary.
I love the ramp going down to the beautiful entryway of the cafeteria. All the windows bring in the natural light and make everything look more modern. Thank you for doing all the renovations for our school.
The Franklin Elementary cafeteria staff would like to say thank you to the Surry County Board of Commissioners, the Surry County School Board, and our Superintendent, Dr. Travis Reeves, for generously allocating the funds to remodel and expand our kitchen. The new kitchen will help us to serve students and staff healthy, nutritious meals more efficiently and aid us in achieving the highest sanitation standards. Thank you.
The renovation that I appreciate the most is the elevator because it will be easy for students who need assistance to travel from the second floor to the cafeteria, especially if it's cold and rainy.
Our favorite part of the renovation has to be the Jack and Jill bathrooms and the teacher's bathroom. Thank you.
I want to say thank you to the Surry County School Board and the Surry County County Commissioners for reconstructing our classroom and giving us a more inviting and a useful workspace for the kids and for the teachers here at Franklin Elementary School.
When you walk into our primary building, it is so bright, colorful, and very welcoming, not only to the students, but to the staff as well. We really appreciate all that you have done.
Again, on behalf of Franklin Elementary School, students, staff, and parents, thank you. At this time, I'd like to invite any of our Board of Education members to provide comments.
Thank you, Ms. Anderson. And it's been a difficult year for all of our schools in Surry County. And I'd just like to thank the staff here and Ms. Anderson and everyone for their positive attitude during this construction project. I'd also like to thank Corm Construction Company, our Board of Commissioners, and everyone involved in this construction project. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Most of you know me, maybe by good or bad ways, I'm not sure. I'm Dale Badgett. I'm on the school board. I just wanted to say a few things that I think it's important. I want to thank our Board of County Commissioners and Chris and Sandy. I think it's a testament that all 5 of them are here today. I think it shows their commitment to our school systems, and I just want to thank you personally for everything you do. Appreciate it. I also want to thank our school board. I can't really take credit for this. I came on the board in December. They did all the hard work, and all the staff, and Robert, and thank you for everything you put into this. This is beautiful. I was talking a little earlier. I played basketball in this gym, 7th grade, a long time ago. Wow. Not even close, but it is so nice. I also want to thank Jet and Caden for being up here. I appreciate all the courage it takes for you to come up here and do that, and you did a great job. Thank you very much. And I will just close by saying, our Board of Education members, like our commissioners, we file by districts because we represent the entire county, but we run at large. But I've got a little bit of a soft spot because this is in my district. And I love this school. I love the kids. I've had a chance, Kent, I've worked with your son on internships, and I've got a chance to know some of the students, the staff here. They deserve this. They need this. It is more safe, and it's a much better learning environment. So this is much, much needed. Thank you very much, and commissioners, appreciate all you've done for that. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Goins and Mr. Badgett. I would like to invite the Surry County Commissioner Chairman Mark Marion to speak.
Thank you, Mrs. Anderson. You know, they keep saying county commissioners. Do y'all know what a county commissioner does? Well, a lot of times we don't either. But our main job is for when you grow up and go to school, go to college, we want you to come back to Surry County. Got it? We want to make Surry County a great place to be able to come back to and keep it safe, keep it growing, so everybody want to come back and raise their families here, okay? All right, first I want to recognize and thank the Surry County Schools Board of Education, Surry Board of County Commissioners, Dr. Travis Reeves, Surry County School staff, Quorum Construction, architects, community supporters, and present and former Franklin Elementary School employees who made this project possible. Today is a great day for Franklin Elementary School and the students who attend here. And probably one of the unsung heroes that don't get mentioned much that's overseen all these projects, I'd like to recognize Mr. Robert Drawn for the great job he's done to keep all this stuff going on. There are quite a few reasons for faculty, staff, and students to get excited about this project. There are the bright colors of the renovation, or as I told the students a minute ago, all the new stuff. And the new windows in the primary building, the gym, and the media center. The windows provide beautiful lighting, and the students and staff feel that they are a definite safety feature. The stage in the gym was lowered, and the new curtain is beautiful. The old curtain had been there a long time, probably about as old as Dr. Travis Reeves. So pay careful attention to the gym floor and how shiny it is. And I noticed when Mr. Drone came in today, we had some chairs that didn't have the rubber bottoms on them, and he's still trying to take care of this floor. All right, the sound system in the gym is one of the best. The students often talk about the Jack and Jill bathrooms located in the gym lobby area also. And last but not least, teachers are happy to come to work every day because they know that students deserve a great new place to learn and grow. So congratulations again to Surry County Schools on the project. Now let's get excited about all the students who will benefit from an improved educational experience at Franklin Elementary School. All right, at Franklin Elementary School we practice the pause, right? What's the P mean? A, W, S. 1, 2, 3, Bulldogs, all right? Look, I know you're respectable students right now, and don't never let me hear nobody say you've been in that dog pound, okay? Thank you.
At this time, I am proud to welcome the Superintendent of Surry County Schools, Dr. Travis Reeves.
Well, good morning. Greetings to all. What a great day, a great morning. Obviously, when we were planning this event, COVID, we've tried to keep precautions in place, and we've got a small crowd here this morning, but obviously that's intentional, trying to keep everyone safe. But today is a special day for Franklin Elementary School, for the faculty, the staff, the students, in this community. It's a great day. Many of you joined us 2 years ago on April the 30th, 2019. We were right here. We broke ground. And that was a beautiful day, right behind this gymnasium. And looking at the gym today, it's hard to believe it's really the same facility. And if you think about this gym, oh, if these walls could talk, what stories would they tell? What stories have been have really, the memories that have been created here year after year after year. I think about gyms like this. It's beautiful, ornate, and I think about all the events that have been held here over the years. Franklin Youth Foundation, they've been a long-time partner with the Franklin community. And I can tell you, during the wintertime, when basketball season is in play, this gym is used 4 to 5 nights a week. It's really a community center. I think about, and I can kind of still picture this. PAC 556 meets up here at Calvary Baptist. Well, this is where we hold our Pinewood Derbies. And just right down there, my son won his first Pinewood Derby. I still remember that community event. Also think about the weddings that have been held here, the funerals that have been held here, the PTO meetings, school performances, school dances. This gym is really more than a gym. It's more than brick and mortar. It's a community center. And this school is a community center. Being the largest elementary school in Surry County, this school, this gym, has really impacted thousands upon thousands of people. Just like all of our other public schools, this school is really the cornerstone of this community, and I believe public education, schools are the cornerstone of our democracy because it's where we bring all kids together to live, learn, and lead. We bring them all together. Franklin Elementary School has a rich history. Before this school was called Franklin, I found out that the name of this school was Pleasant Grove. Pleasant Grove School. In 1905, the Shade Franklin family sold 1 acre of its farmland around the school to the County Board of Education for $25. 1905. It's also believed that family donated more land to the school, and I think it's possibly maybe even some of the land over here that we now have on the ball fields. Sometime after this, the name of the school changed from Pleasant Grove School to Franklin School, and then the surrounding community came to be called Franklin. And obviously the road in front of the school came to be called Franklin before it was known as Fancy Gap Road. So again, this school has a rich history in this community and in this county. And so as we come together today, our schools are really dream centers. They give our students hope for the future. And Commissioner Marion, I love your challenge to these 2 young students and all the students here at Franklin. We want them to live, learn, and lead, grow up, be healthy, happy, get a great education, and hopefully they may come back to Surry County and be productive, active citizens. So in reflection, as we think back 2 years ago, April 30th was a great day because we turned the dirt to indicate we were creating that possibility of what we're celebrating today. 2 years. And today we're seeing the fruition of that dream, the reality of what we envisioned that day come to life today. And it's really come to life before today, but we're just happened to celebrate it today. And there's been a lot of hard work and effort, planning, construction, scheduling, moving, and lots of patience. And with patience comes grace. And you mentioned, Mr. Goins, you mentioned the pandemic, and obviously that's something that's impacted all of our lives, but especially schools, and has impacted construction. And I know Jerry and Tyler understand that well. It's been something that we've had to deal with. But we've dealt with it, and we're here today. We're here today to celebrate. I want to extend a special thank you to Ms. Anderson for her leadership throughout this. Again, patience and grace. 2 years ago, we had a meeting with her faculty, and she did a futures protocol. And principals have all these really cool professional development techniques where they can kind of help lead people through change. And I really thought that was a meaningful day, Ms. Anderson, because you tried to help your teachers understand what they currently have, what the current needs are, and what they could have, and the feelings that would emit. And I think that was a powerful day because that really set in motion for our teachers what today really stands for. And I can't wait for the folks in the room to get to see all of this in the changes. You know, when I look at this room, I see the old windows, and I can tell you, coaching basketball here, it got really cold in the winter, and it was hard to heat this building. The gym floor was tile, and there was some issues with the concrete, so we had to take all the concrete completely down and rebuild it back. The bathrooms, obviously lots of storage space. This whole hallway was usually full of these chairs because we didn't have any storage. So you're going to see all this today, but those are the great changes that have been made to this school and a couple others. So today's celebration is centered around a dream that Surry County Board of Education had in 2014 to begin addressing the needs of all the facilities in Surry County. We started this dream with a facility review conducted by Mr. Bill Powell, sitting back here in the back in a Clemson jacket. I think it's Clemson. It is, yeah. I'm giving him a hard time. I don't think he goes anywhere without Clemson orange. Mr. Powell, he conducted an evaluation of all of our school campuses in Surry County, and he really helped our Board of Education understand what our priorities are and were at that particular time, or what they needed to be. And so through that evaluation, we were able to grade buildings, because in Surry County schools, we've built buildings in phases, and those phases have been a part of population growth in the county. And so you'll see many of the buildings, this campus is a great example. One building was built in one era, another building in another era, and another area. So that's why we have campuses like Franklin and Dobson, Mountain Park, Copeland. They're built in different eras, Flat Rock. And so we evaluate all that, and Mr. Powell helped the board understand phase one, Franklin was a priority. Dobson, Mountain Park were priorities. And so we put those at the top of the list and got to work with our friends here, the Surry County Commissioners. And I just want to say they've invested over $7 million in Franklin Elementary School in the renovation of this project. And they have invested over $25 million in all three projects. That's a huge investment for this county, but for this community. And I want to give them a round of applause for that investment. Thank you. At our budget meeting the other night, and in a construction meeting we had just a couple weeks ago, I shared this comment, and actually I'm going to read it again, Bill. This is from Molly Anderson, principal here. She, very, very frequently, we have parents that move into the county, move into our school district and want a tour, so our principals conduct tours. So this is from the email you sent me the other day, Molly. So while conducting a tour of Franklin, I spoke about the renovations, and the parent made the comment that she was so impressed with the investment in schools from commissioners and the school board. She said, "Our facilities are so much nicer than anything she has seen in previous schools in other counties." She was very pleased to see that her child will be able to learn in this kind of environment. So certainly that impression made a mark on that parent, so much so that she's enrolled her student here at Franklin. And it is an investment. So I've had the pleasure of watching this unfold over the last 2 years, from the beginning to the end, and really going all the way back to 2014. And I've had a rare vantage point that only a few people have, and every time I look around, I think at where we are now and how far we've come, and how far or how fortunate we are to live, learn, and work in Surry County. I think about how fortunate we are that our commissioners were willing to commit resources to support our school system, because you believe in our students, you believe in our school system, you believe in our teachers, and I know you believe that these students are going to be great contributors to the future of Surry County. So not only were you making an investment in physical structures, but most importantly, they were making an investment in the two of you and all your friends. And so that's what today is about, this ribbon cutting. It's a symbolic act that symbolizes a new beginning for the two of you, for your school, for the teachers here that are represented, and for future students. And I want to extend a sincere thank you to our county commissioners. I want to extend a sincere thank you to Walter, Robbs, Callahan, and Pierce. Wesley, thank you for being here today. Quorum Construction, Jerry and Tyler, thank you both. And to all of our Franklin Elementary students, staff, and parents for making this dream a reality for our students. We could not have done this without you. This gentleman has already been mentioned, but I want to say it again. A special thank you to Mr. Robert Drawn, our Director of Plant Operations. He has been with me and with these gentlemen, Quorum Construction, Wesley, Bill. He's been with us every step of the way and has done a fantastic job, Robert. I really appreciate all your work in ensuring this project has come off without a hitch in the midst of two other major construction projects at two other schools in the middle of a pandemic. And it's been a lot of scheduling, a lot of juggling, and a lot of hard work. I want to thank everyone for being here today, lending your support to witness history. After the ribbon cutting, we will have guided tours of our new facilities. I hope that you're all able to participate in the tour. Please stay after the ribbon cutting ceremony for further directions. So at this time, I'd like to invite Ms. Anderson, Ms. Gammons, our school board members, county commissioners, Chris Knopf, if you'll come forward to help us cut the ribbon. I also want to invite Amy Clement, our school improvement chair, 5th grade teacher here at Franklin. Caden Ward, our 5th grade student council president. Jet Tolbert, our 5th grade student council vice president. If they'll come forward, we'll let each one of you get a pair of ribbons. And Sonia Dickerson will be directing us.
Oh, yeah, I was sorry. I'm going to take that for you.
Don't kiss him, Clark.
Okay, at this time, I just want to thank you for all being here today, and we are going to provide tours for those of you that can join us. So if you were sitting on this side of the floor, if you will go over to the door and join Mrs. Amy Clement, she will provide your tour for you. And if you were sitting on this side, if you will join Mrs. Tanya Fletcher, she will provide a tour for you. And then everyone on the stage, Board of Commissioners and School Board, you will go with me and Ms. Gammons.